Hey family, hello to my butterflies, hello to the newbies. As you see, I am doing a psychic reading on this beautiful queen who is no longer with us. I believe it's Aryshanae. Aryshanae, that is a beautiful name. Anyway, I just happen to be on Black Girl Laws. I love that channel. Um, I am subscribed to Black Girl Laws, and I came across, a Rajane story. I'm gonna put the link down below to Black Girl Laws, and feel free to check out her channel, family, on Aryshanae Mctear's story, as far as the background and so you can receive additional information. All I'm going to say is Aryshanae Mctear, on her birthday, she had went out on her birthday with her friends, and I believe she turned 26, I believe. But anyway, on June the 25th, um, she was out with her friends celebrating her birthday, and something had happened. Okay. Um, to where she ended up outside of the vehicle on the highway, all right, for whatever reason, and she was hit by two vehicles, all right, and she passed away. Now, of course, there's a lot of gossip out there in the streets. Everybody had their theories. I wasn't there. And yes, indeed, I'm going to do a reading on this sister. And no matter what you see and hear, here, it is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only, but I am led by the spirit. But we know it's not facts, okay? But a lot of time when I'm doing a reading, I like to get an idea of what I'm looking at before I do a reading. But I said, you know what? I see right now I'm going to end up having a lot of new people watching me, and I don't want people thinking that I'm getting my information based on social media. Because I don't have Facebook and all of these Twitter, TikToks, and all of that. I'm just here on YouTube. But anyway, um, this is my way of paying homage to this sister, showing her some love, celebrating her life. And I'm going to start off first, family, before I start to dig. Okay. I'm going to be using the Divine Radiant Oracle. Just like we all have those shadow aspects of us, we all have those radiant aspects of us also. Um, this can let me know about a lot about you when it comes to your mindset, your character. Let me just say that. Your personality, just things about you. Okay, so I'm going to start off, as I stated, paying homage to this sister, Arajane. And what I'm going to do is the eyes are windows to our soul. I'm looking at this sister beautiful eyes. I'm setting my intentions on her, and I want to know who is Rajane. Who is Rajane? And I went ahead and lit a candle for her. Who is Rajane? Spirit guides to connect with Rajane. Spirit guides to clarity. Who is Rajane? Who is Rajane? Who is Rajane? All right, Spirit told me to stop. That's how it's on this side. And of course, the words are on this side. Okay. Who is Rajane? I'm going to do a 3-row spread until the Spirit tells me to stop. Who is Rajane? And family, now that this is in divine order, okay? Just right here, just give me a little background of who this sister is, and only her loved ones and those that are close to her would know, okay? These right here, I will not be using, so I'm gonna set these to the side. All right, I will not be using these. So as you see, certain ones I set to the side. I was led by the Spirit not to use them. Okay. And let me say this before I even get started. Much love to Rajanae family, her mother, her father. Um, I don't know if she have any siblings, but I'm just gonna say overall her family, as well as her close friends and her loved ones. Period. I am so sorry for your loss. I can see right now her light was very bright. And I'm so sorry what happened to her. My condolence to her family. Rajane, Rajane family did not ask me to do this reading. I'm just doing this as a labor of love. Okay. Once again, I'm just paying homage to this sister. And I'm also not here to accuse anyone because there are a lot of rumors that are out there. A lot of people, are saying that you know, her friends could be involved, because she was out with two of her friends on her birthday. I'm gonna let the spirit do the talking, okay? Whatever comes out, comes out. And I'm gonna just leave it there and not let many of you be the judge, okay? I just pretty much just want to pay homage to this beautiful sister, all right, who is no longer with us. She's still with us in the spirit, because we know the spirit never dies, okay? I mean, we're all just energy anyway. We just transfer, but she's still with us in the spirit. I just want to pay homage to her. So let's get started. I want to know who is Rajane, and this is what the Spirit is revealing to me about this beautiful sister. Okay, family? And none of this is in divine order. According to the Spirit, Rajane, she is very patient, forgiving, grounded, confident. And yes, this sister did graduate from a medical school. All right, so she definitely have a medical background. I believe in phlebotomy. But as we see, she's very smart and definitely a go getter, compassionate, faithful. adventurous, invested, nurturing, abundance, approachable, helpful, contemplative. Sorry for the background noise. A leader. Okay, somebody, a leader. That means she's not a follower. Okay, but only those that are close to her would know this about her. According to the spirit, she's a leader. I don't have any cards that saying a trendsetter, okay, but I see her doing her own thing, and you know, like the spirit say, she's a leader. She's not a follower. Empowered, observant. So she definitely operate in awareness. I can see that right now. She definitely pay attention to her surroundings. Okay, courageous, knowledgeable, encouraged, musical. Now only her loved ones would know this. Is this something that she likes to do as far as singing? Does she play an instrument? Does she loves dancing? Only her loved one would know what this means. Or those that are close to her. Euphoric, in love. Now, I don't know if she was in a relationship or not. I don't know if she was in love with anyone or not. Okay. Maybe she just operating self love. Okay. But it doesn't say self love, it says in love. So the word in love is popping up. Very interesting. Trustworthy. So she was someone you could be around, and you know, you just know she had your back. Okay. She was very trustworthy. Pretty much, whatever you tell her, it ain't going nowhere. Okay. Anyway, generous, kind, analytical, receptive, blossoming. So she was really coming into her own. Divine, healed, friendly, growing, inspired. Oh, I like this one. Dotting. This is someone that doesn't go around saying I love you," and I'm not saying that she, doesn't do that. Okay, well, she hasn't, done anything like that. But this is someone that doesn't operate in lip service only; they show it. Okay, so according to the spirit, she was dotting. She would show you how she feels. Instead of saying I love you, she would show it. Experience. Magnetic. So she definitely had that something about her, that something that draws people to her. Okay? She was a very beautiful sister. As we see, not only outside, but on the inside as well. Creative, diplomatic, active, very active. I'm sure she's on the go, learning, awaken. I wouldn't be surprised if she was spiritual as well. Okay? Fair. And just to see the word fair lets me know that she would think of others. You know, um, she's someone that likes to bring balance to a situation. She want to be fair, not try to, abuse or, you know, um, mistreat people. Motivated, independent, fit, artistic, peaceful. So this lets me know that she's not a drama queen. Okay, this lets me know that she wasn't someone that will like start trouble. Okay, according to the spirit, she's very peaceful to be around. Determined, warm-hearted, honorable, enthusiastic. And it's crazy. I wasn't even planning on doing a reading on her because I was procrastinating, but the spirit kept pushing me, do it, do it. You know, I don't know if her, family would see this video, but I truly feel that whomever, come across this, video, who happen to see it, um, it will be meant for them to see it. And whatever they get out of it, I just pray that they feel good about what they're seeing, okay? Because they know their loved one, okay? They know her better than I do. I'm just led by the spirit. Emotionally available, brave, curious, hopeful, intuitive. And just the fact that I'm seeing this right here, this can let me know that she's someone, the fact that she's intuitive, if she actually exercise it, she will be going by what she picking up on the inside, not so much of going by, what she thinks, but what she knows, okay? So anyway, according to the spirit, she's very intuitive, passionate, family oriented. Can't make that up. She's all about family. happy, healing. So being around her is very healing, playful, focused, extroverted. I should have known that because when I saw the word active, yeah, she's definitely someone that likes to be on the go, okay, according to the spirit. So it says she's extroverted, empathetic, lovesick, balanced. And this is good to see. So not only is she grounded, but she's balanced also. Now that's interesting. The spirit says she's balanced. So that's someone who's emotionally not all over the place. Okay? She's grounded and she's balanced mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So that's weird when they said, I heard something about, they were saying that she had got out of the car. She received a text, I believe, received a call or a text, and she jumped out of the car, they said, and started walking towards the freeway. I mean, that's kind of, you know, a weird behavior. Well, a person can do that if they're upset. Let me just say that. But according to the spirit, she's very balanced. I feel like only something that would make her upset would cause her to, step outside of a car. If that's the case, easygoing, cheeky. Now, this is what didn't come out, family. This is what didn't come out. See these? This is what didn't come out. This is what came out. Spirit was revealing to me about this beautiful sister. All right, I'm getting ready to dig a little deeper. Okay, ready to dig a little deeper. All right, family. We're getting ready to switch the gears. I'm getting ready to use the Divine Shadow Self Oracle for my butterflies who been watching my video. They already know what this card is about. It's pretty much those shadow aspects of all of us that we have that we choose to face and heal, or where we choose to put a band-aid on, if you know what I mean. Some people issues still more stronger than others. Let me just say that. But anyway, what I'm trying to see is I'm going to tap in. And as I'm looking at Aryshanae eyes, okay, the eyes of the ones for our soul. I want to know on the day of June the 25th, what were those shadow aspects that was going on, with this sister and around this sister on the day the unthinkable happened, okay? Once again, it is stated that she stepped outside of the car for whatever reason on the freeway, okay? And she got hit by two vehicles and she passed. All right. So I don't know what caused her to do something like that, but this is just hearsay as far as what her two friends are saying. Okay. But like I said, it's a lot of rumors, and I'm just pretty much just gonna go back with the spirit is revealing to me. Okay. So anyway, divine spirit of love and truth and light, seeking clarity about Arajane on a day the unthinkable happened. What was those shadow aspects that was going on with Aryshanae and around her on June the 25th? Yep, one just fell out. I'm gonna leave it sitting there. We'll lead up to the depth of Aryshanae, divine spirit, seeking clarity. We'll lead up to the depth of Aryshanae. What letter to be unthankful? Whoop. Mm. Hold on, family. One just shot across the room. Maternity is over. So from what I'm seeing, it looked like she was very upset. Okay, it looked like she was very upset that night. And we're looking at family anywhere from around anywhere from 2 to 2:30. Let me just say that a.m. Okay, so this happened in the middle of the night. But anyway, it looked like she was very upset, and something definitely jumped off. Hmm. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm gonna do a 3-row spread. Okay, Spirit's telling me to do a 3-row spread. That's what I'm going to do. Divine Spirit, what those shadow aspect that was going on with Arajane on the day that you don't think will happen? Now remember, not only are these a shadow aspect that was going on with Arajane, but also those that were around her. Okay, and so far we know it was 2 females that were with her. Okay, to keep this in mind. Let me set these to the side. I'm gonna set these to the side. I'm gonna set these to the side. All right. Oh my goodness. Whew. That was a doozy, family. Out of all the cards that I had, these are the ones that I set to the side, okay? These are the ones I set to the side. And I'm gonna stick these down here. Now, let me go ahead and explain something real quick. No matter what you see here, family, it is not my opinion. We know it's not facts, okay? But I am led by the Spirit, and there is some truth in my reading. Please know that. And look, also when it comes to my reading, pay attention to repeated messages, especially when I use like another deck. Pay attention to repeated messages, to key words, okay? That's all I want to say. Um, a lot of these shadow aspects are Aryshanae, but a lot of them are those as far as the other females that were in the vehicle with her. Please know that. So I'm seeing some other things popping up here, and I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm telling you that right now. I don't like what I'm seeing, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and share it, and I let many of you be the judge, okay? I let many of you be the judge, but something ain't right about this sister as far as what led up to her, the unthinkable. Her getting hit by two vehicles. Something's not right. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have, okay? And none of this is in divine order. Vindictive. Now remember, you saw all those beautiful qualities about Audrey. I know good way I didn't say her name wrong. Aryshanae. Anyway, remember you saw all those beautiful qualities about this sister. Now you look at this, you're gonna know that some of these qualities are not her. Anyway, we got here vindictive. Okay, this someone that's spiteful and wants revenge. Okay, they are vindictive. Somebody is rebellious. Feelings of desperation, jealousy, how do they say we have friends that are envious and jealous of you? Who needs enemies? Keep your enemies closer, shall I say? Jealousy, drugs. Now, I want to say this real quick, okay? I remember seeing a little small video clip of Audrey with her friends. They had went out, and she had a drink that was next to her. Okay, I'm sure maybe you have seen it too. And it's like I don't know if they were telling her to come on, hurry up and drink, but she still had some more. I don't know if it was wine, but it was some type of alcohol beverage that was in a glass. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just say allegedly it was wine, but they were like telling her to come on, hurry up and drink, and she was just sitting up there, just looking at them, probably feeling tipsy, whatever the case may be. But I thought it was kind of interesting how um, someone was filming this right here. They was filming her sitting there, and she was looking up at her friends, and she was sitting there with her drink next to her, but she haven't finished it yet. And I think they were telling her to come on, something like that. But anyway, this is interesting. This says drugs. Now, I'm not saying this sister does drugs, okay? Um, but it pops up for a reason. Somebody does drugs. It can just be smoking, if somebody smoked weed or pot, I would get this right here. I would get drugs. If she is not a drug user, okay, she could have been drugged, okay? Her drink could have been spiked. Just saying, okay? Sometimes people marijuana is laced or they drink, is spiked. But anyway, this popped up for a reason, so I'm just sharing it. Okay, I let many of you be the judge what that could mean. Feeling numbness. Check this out. This was the atmosphere that she was in. Look at that bully. Somebody trying to bully her. Confusion. Manipulation. temptation. Somebody is dealing with guilt. They are experiencing guilt. Now, if you didn't have anything to do with what happened to her, why are you feeling like this? God is the spirit do the talking. Entanglement. Now, Aryshanae was with her two friends in the car. Um, I wanted to be led by the spirit to know what were those shadow aspects that were going on with Rajane and her posse, her friends. I'm getting entanglement. That's a complicated, difficult relationship, and it can be quite toxic. Let me just say that. Okay, so that's interesting. A complicated, difficult relationship. Now I don't know if Rajane was in a relationship, and maybe she could have received a phone call from someone that she was in a relationship and she was dealing with entanglement. Okay, a lot of time I think about entanglement, I think about a complicated, toxic relationship. I think about someone, that's in the dark and there's somebody else on the side. That's what I think about. But when it's just females, sometimes, we have female friends and that can be a toxic relationship also, especially when it's drama and envy involved. But I let me be the judge when it comes to this right here, okay? So anyway, entanglement popped up. Entanglement is dealing with a three-party. Sabotage. Now, it can be self-sabotage or someone trying to sabotage you, okay? But the word sabotage is playing a part. Bias, closed off. You can say she was closed off or she was feeling closed off. Experiencing trauma. And we know that she did experience trauma that led to her death. Distraction. So it was some distraction going on that night. Rage. Now these are friends. What could cause this right here? What could cause, this sister, to feel a sense of rage or to cause any of them to feel a sense of rage around her? Defiance. Feeling empty. Now, for a person to be feeling like this, they are really in a not good place. Okay, you're not feeling hopeful at all. Um, a lot of time, a person like this feel like they done lost all their friends. They don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, why would she be feeling like this, feeling empty? Who caused her to feel like this? Condescending. And remember, she was in a car with two other females. Destruction. Now, a lot of time when this card comes out, I would get distraction also. Distraction and then sudden destruction. But we already saw the distraction card already. Drowning. We know she didn't drown, but a person can drown their emotions when they are feeling so overwhelmed and emotionally upset. So something definitely had her drowning in her emotions to where she was feeling highly upset. Humiliation. So this is one who's feeling embarrassed. Antisocial. This was somebody that night, aloof. Somebody was feeling distance, okay, towards the other, passive aggression, disrespectful. Now, this wasn't Aryshanae. Uh, one of her little posse, one of her little friends was coming off like this. Now, this is interesting. This says held hostage, okay? And this can be a physical held hostage or a mental held hostage. Pretty much, you're the environment that you in, you want out, okay? But you feel trapped. The environment that you in, you want out, but you feel trapped. That's how this sister was feeling. That's interesting. So, what they were driving on a highway and she wanted out. She wanted to get out on the highway. What was going on inside of the car for her to feel like this? It's like she felt trapped and she wanted out for whatever reason. Oh, okay. Hostility. Cold. You can say she was feeling cold or she was dealing with a cold individual. Mm, envy. Envy is playing the part. Who was envious of her? Conflicted. Someone was having mixed feelings. Feelings of grief. Somebody is having feelings of grief. Look at that. Someone being secretive. Someone is being very secretive. Now this is interesting. This says domineering. This is someone who's very controlling. Who is this? Who is this? Who has this kind of characteristic that's around this sister? They're very domineering, control freak, antagonist, denial, in denial, feelings of anxiety. So something definitely made her upset and feeling emotional, disagreeable, arrogance, disconnection, someone feeling bitterness. And think about family, you can kind of get an idea like how that night was. This was her birthday. She was partying with her friends. They were in the car together. So if you close your eyes, you can kind of imagine how the atmosphere was inside that car before she got out. Make you wonder, were they arguing? Did they have a disagreement about something? Somebody was coming out being very disrespectful and feeling real full of hostility towards the other. Now this is interesting right here. Okay, this was some of the shadow aspect that was going on that night. Okay, lustful, whatever that means. This could be one of the ladies' shadow aspects of them. All right, just yeah, speaks for itself. Okay, coercion. Now this is interesting. Coercion on that night. This is someone that uses force or threats. Okay, trying to persuade someone to do something. Okay, this is someone who uses force and threats, trying to get their point across or persuade someone to do something. Interesting. Okay, according to the spirit, she was blindsided. She was blindsided and caught off guard. And then it's really how you look at it, because she could have just been blindsided had she stepped outside the vehicle, um, and not in her right state of mind for whatever reason, by her being hit by two vehicles, she could have been blindsided from that way also, from that perspective. But the spirit says she operate in awareness. So I mean, I don't understand that unless she had something in her system and she wasn't in awareness that night. The only way I know she'd be blindsided unless somebody pushed her, into oncoming traffic. But anyway, let's continue. Someone feeling awkward, absent-minded. That's someone who's not focused, drained, feeling emotionally drained. Look at that. Flighty. That's someone who's easily upset. Look at that. Grudge. Somebody's holding a grudge. I wonder which friend was holding a grudge. I want to know those shadow aspects, not only just, from Aryshanae, but also from her friends. Who was holding a grudge? Argumentative. See that? And you better believe this was going on inside the vehicle. Argumentative. Someone feels regret, feeling helpless. Hmm. Feeling rejection. Feeling rejection. Hmm. Now I'm starting to wonder who did call her that night. 'Cause I think they said that she had received a call or a text, something like that. Betrayal. Now, anytime I see this right here, this lets me know that, whomever she's feeling like this, she knows the individual, okay? Burdens, feeling fearful, feeling ashamed. Now, this was interesting. Addiction. I'm like, why would addiction come out that night? 'Cause we saw the word lustful. Now, addiction, I don't know why this would come out, okay? But someone shadow aspects of them, they are dealing with addictions. It can be drinking, it can be drugs. Pretty much too much of anything is not good for us. It can be, a workaholic can be an addiction. Sex can be an addiction, okay? Not controlling the flesh. But that's interesting how this popped up. It popping up for a reason. Addictions, selfishness, and evasive. Someone that avoids commitment. And I don't know why this word would come out, but it came out for a reason. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. So family, anyway, just looking at these shadow, divine shadow self oracle cards, what stands out to me more than anything is the word coercion. When I think about Aryshanae, on that, fatal night, what stands out to me is coercion. Okay. What also stands out to me is blindsided. It's just key words that stands out to me. Absent-minded. Um, just let us know a lot about how she was feeling emotionally drained. Okay, the word flighty it stand out to me a lot also. Easily, upset. Someone holding a grudge, someone being vindictive. Someone being rebellious, jealousy. We saw the word drain. I mean, we saw the word envy, drugs. That's interesting. Either you're doing drugs or you were drugged. Okay. Your drink could have been spiked, or allegedly she was smoking weed. That could have been lace. You know, anything that can make her act out of her character that will cause her not to be focused. If you know what I mean. Bully, bully standing out to me. Someone being argumentative. So that lets me know it was an argument that was going on. Someone feeling regret. She feeling helpless. Something about rejection, betrayal. It's just key words. Feeling fearful. Someone feeling ashamed. Addiction is popping up also. And selfishness. We know that's not her. Confusion going on. Manipulation. Temptation. Someone feeling guilt. The word entanglement is popping up. Okay, a complicated, difficult relationship. Being sabotaged. Okay, being closed off. When I think about that too, I think about how people can allegedly, like bully you. Trauma. We know she experienced trauma. Distraction. Rage. Condescending. See these are key words that are popping up. Destruction, sudden destruction, drowning your emotions, being upset, experiencing humiliation, being disrespectful, held hostage. See that? Held hostage. Dealing with experiencing hostility, envy, feeling conflicted, having mixed feelings, someone being secretive and domineering, dealing with a control freak. Normally, I would say, she could have been in a relationship that was toxic, and the significant other could have something to do with it. But we know that's not true, um, because she was with her friends, and what took her out was by her being stepping outside of the vehicle. She was hit by two oncoming cars. But it's making me wonder, what she pushed allegedly. What I'm going to do is I'm getting ready to use one of my other backup decks. Okay, family. I'm just seeking clarity myself. Remember, this is allegedly. These are my homemade decks, family. I'm trying to see if I've been led by the spirit. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, which one to use? Because they're both are very, excuse me, very thick. I'm going to go ahead and use this. This is one of my homemade, excuse me, look at the hiccups, crime decks. Before I even get started, excuse me, before I get started, I'm going to pause, drink some water so I can get back on track. And then we will continue, okay? I apologize. All right, family. I'm going to set this to the side. Just give me a minute. I'm going to shuffle 3 times, spit the deck. I'm just seeking clarity about what led to this sister accident that led to her death, okay? My spirit seeking clarity about the death of Aryshanae, what led to her death. What led up to the death of Aryshanae. Clarity. One more time. Thank you all for being patient with me. If you're rocking with me this long, you're definitely loyal. Thank you so much. So I'm going to set this to the side, okay? Oh, boy, let me get comfortable. All righty. Mm. Long family. Red light some white sage real quick. Spirit of the truth and life, your spirit is me to truth and clarity of the death of Aryshanae. Live to the death of Aryshanae. And clarity. A lot of times when my car flipped up on the other side, I will acknowledge them too. I saw one that flipped on the other side. I don't see it right now. I'm not getting a strong hit with this one. I wanted to acknowledge that one card. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yep, the spirit lets me know she was impaired. She was impaired. Hmm. Interesting. I got impaired, weakened, lack ability, state, body function. So she could have gotten out staggering family, or she was drugged or high. Okay, but according to the spirit, she was impaired. See, she was impaired. I don't know why this came out, family. I'm just showing it to you, okay? The spirit has a way of revealing things, and it may not make sense to me, but it makes sense to somebody else. It says, ask the question, situation, why is money involved? Hmm. Ask the question, situation, why is money involved? I don't know, family. Sometimes the truth won't be televised, but I'm not sure what that means right now. Let me just say that. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you what I have so far, but this lets me know, family. Remember, we saw the card when I was using the radiant deck. It said observant. That's somebody that's operating in awareness. Okay, they pay attention to the environment, to their surroundings. Shall I say? Check this out. You saw it fall out, didn't you? Now she's with her two friends out partying for her birthday. Okay? They're in a car. You see this? I'm going to read it. It says, and remember, she's intuitive also, so she's picking up on something. It says, you sense something is off with this person or your environment. You see that? With this person. Which one of her friends was Rajane sensing something was off? You know, what was she picking up that was going on in her environment, okay? Even before she got in the car. What was she picking up on? You see that? Thank you, Spirit. And this right here says, holding on need for courage and strength. Holding on, need for courage and strength. And this is very touching because we know she's not with us in the physical anymore, but she's definitely with us in the spirit. This is definitely a positive message, family. It says, "Where I am, I'm happy and content." Okay? So wherever she is in the spirit realm, she is happy and content. Okay? So this is a positive omen. The cares of this world is over for her. Okay? It looks like she has moved on and she is happy where she is. And that makes me happy. I'm just being mindful of what I put out, okay? I'm going to show you the cards, but I'm just being mindful of what I put out. Because some of these I'm not getting a strong hit on. Okay, no wonder. I'm going to start on the other one. I'm going to go ahead and share this first, okay? As you see, a lot of these I didn't even touch, okay? I removed some, but I left these sitting up here. It has here a wake up call to get your attention. This says water, okay? But we know water has nothing to do with it, but water can represent being emotional, okay? Being emotional. So that's what this is talking about. We know water is not pertaining to what happened to this sister. She wasn't in water, but water also represents emotional. Okay, so she's very emotional that night. I'm getting a strong hit on this one. It says has a mental illness unbalance. Okay. Now, according to the spirit, Aryshanae is very grounded and she's very balanced. I'm not saying she had a mental illness. Let me just say that. But if she was impaired, that can cause her to be imbalanced. All right, whether it's due to overly drinking or her drink could have been spiked. Okay, as far as drugs or whatever could have been in her drink. But anyway, it has a mental illness unbalance. All right, if it's not talking about Aryshanae, it could be somebody that was in the car with her. Okay, that's an unbalanced individual. It has here what they want, they're not getting it at home. Love and nurture and affection. Now, this doesn't have to be a Rajane. It can be one of the females that was in the car with her. Okay. Oh, we did see the envy card. Someone felt envious towards her, for whatever reason. Okay. And I don't know who Rajane lived with. I don't know if she was living with someone or not. Because we did see the lustful card and we also saw the addiction card. But anyway, what they want, they're not getting it at home. Love and nurture and affection. And it could be one of the ladies that was in the car. Now this was interesting. This was interesting, but I'm going to share it anyway. It says stolen pen account. Now allegedly, could Arajane being impaired, all right, due to whatever that was in her system, to where someone could have stolen, you know, or gotten a hold of her pen account. I don't know if these ladies had went to an ATM or not, but anyway, it has here stolen pen account. I don't know what this means, but it came out, especially since we saw this card right here, and it says, "Ask the question, situation. Why is money involved?" And right here, it has here, expect, like somebody's expecting something. Expect a call. So she did receive a call. Expect a call coming, a text, or a call. So it looked like she was expecting a call to come in or a text. Okay? So this is pretty much confirmation that she was expecting a call or a text to come in. Now, who knows, family? It could be maybe what was on that text or what was said in that call that could have upset her. Okay? Especially if she was involved with somebody. And who knows that could be part of the entanglement. Maybe she was involved with someone. And she could have been upset when it comes to that call. Mm. All right, I'm going to use the other side. Okay, I'm not getting a strong hit on that one. Mm. This says unbalanced, emotional. So obviously her emotion was all over the place that night. Okay, she was very upset. Um, this says fire. Okay, but when I think about fire, now fire is not playing a part at all as far as what happened to her. But fire can also represent emotions heating up. Okay, emotions heating up, being explosive. Now this is interesting. Look what popped up. It has here car accident. It says car accident, cause of death, car accident. Well, let me hold. Let me say car accident, result of death. See that? Car accident, result of death. Mm. All right, family. I'm gonna push these back and remember whatever we saw here was allegedly, okay? But I just thought what stood out to me more than anything was this right here, you know, feeling impaired, okay, and weak, not being able to control your body function, and this right here, you sense something is off with this person or your environment. I just thought that was very interesting as well. And I don't know why money would play a part, but this came out also. Ask the question, situation, why is money involved? That's interesting. But anyway, I'm set it to the side. Anything that you need to know concerning a little to the death of Aryshanae. Anything that you want to know about spirit. Anything that you want to know. So you want to up to the death of Aryshanae. I'm gonna put these back in because it came out so freaking fast. Meant for it to come out and come back out. I don't know why, but this right here, normally when I'm doing a reading, I don't feel like emotionally, tapped out, but already it's like my energy is feeling drained already. And that normally doesn't happen. Some of these have flipped over, and I just wanted to see what was said on the one that flipped over. Okay, I'm not picking up on this one, but this one right here kind of stands out to me. Um, I'm just going to show it to you, and I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up about it. Okay, it says was not a accident. It has a word in there, drowning, and then it says cover up more to the story. Now, what stands out to me is we know this sister did not drown, but according to the spirit, she was drowning in her emotions. What's standing out to me more than anything was not an accident, cover up more to the story. That's what's standing out to me more than anything. But let's read the talking. I'm getting ready to go ahead and switch up real quick, family, on another deck, real quick, and then I'm going to end this reading. Sometimes my reading go anywhere from an hour to an hour and I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes, but I really don't want to drag it that long. I'm just seeking additional clarity myself concerning, what led to this sister, death. Let me see. So I'm going to real quick use this one and this one, and I'm going to end this reading, okay? What's going to be is going to be because I'm not going to bring her back. I pretty much just want to pay homage to her life, and anything that can come out of this reading, that can be of help. Um, as far as shedding light on what happened to her, that's pretty much what I'm doing here on this platform. So anyway, I'm going to real quick. I'm going to use this. This is my Awakened Butterfly reading, revealing Oracle deck. Okay, I want to use this real quick. And what comes out, I let me be the judge. Okay. I see those things in dark, bring right to marvelous light. Concerning Aryshanae, we led to her I'm gonna say disappearance. We led up to her death. What were those key factors that led up to her death? Okay, I was told to stop. Oh, I got a headache, 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 headache. Okay. Now, family, remember, none of this is my opinion. Okay? When I'm peeling those layers, the spirit be revealing things that's going on behind the scene with the individual also. So keep this in mind, okay? A lot of this information to me may not have anything to do with, as far as what happened to her. This is a spirit way of, revealing a lot of those hidden things that's going on. It has here having a affair, emotional and sexual love affair between two. Someone who has good intentions towards you, who see your worth. We know who this is. This is a Rajane that has good intentions towards you and see your worth. It has here the chakra color yellow represents power and control. And I believe on that night she was feeling powerless. Okay. So power and control is playing a factor. It has here accusations. Accusations, a charge or claim that someone has done something illegal or wrong. Ready to move forward positively in a new relationship, or or they got their eye on someone that has caught their full attention. And maybe you might say, well, why? You showing all that. This is just the spirit way of, peeling the layers of what's going on with the individual as far as behind the scenes. It's pretty much giving whoever watching this reading that knows her clarity as far as those things going on behind the scenes. They would know what a lot of this means, okay? So that's why certain information comes out the way it do. And who knows, she did receive a call or a text that night. Look at that. Clueless, they are being cheated on. So who knows? This could have upsetted her. Maybe she found out about something. You're happy, but someone close to you is not happy for you. They're jealous. That's the word jealous. They're jealous of you and resentful. So somebody that's in her circle, one of those ladies is jealous of her. Okay? Okay. Let's drop the card. Hold on, family. Has mixed feelings, and we did see the word conflicted. I don't want to be in the situation that I'm in anymore. I want out. And I can imagine her feeling like this when she was in the car. It has here, yes, being truthful, withholding important information. So it looked like to me it was a lot that she was keeping to herself also. Now look at the word denial. See that word denial? In denial, refusing to admit the truth or reality. Difficult relationship. I think about entanglement. Not healthy, very toxic. Controlling, asserting one's will over the other. So somebody was definitely controlling. Whether she was actually in a relationship with a individual who was very controlling or one of her friends was very controlling. Ignorance, do not listen. And this would be the case, especially if you are in denial about something. Like somebody trying to tell you something and you are closing your ears to the truth, shall I say? All right, I was told to switch up. I'm going to use one more dip. I'm going to end this reading. My heart just go out to the family, I tell you. I wish this on nobody. mm. Cause this sister, her future was so bright, family. All right, I'm going to use this. This is my awakened butterfly revealing oracle. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to end this reading. Divine spirit seeking clarity. What led up to the death of? I got a headache. What led up to the death of Aryshanae Mctear? Seeking clarity. What led up to the death of Aryshanae Mctear? My spirit, loving truth and light. Seeking clarity. What led up to the death of Aryshanae Mctear? Seeking clarity. What led up to the death of Aryshanae Mctear? Okay. Okay. It has here question fake friend or friends. Envy, not loyal. Look at that word, envy. Question fake friend or friends. Envy, not loyal. Now, I'm not going to sit here and blame her friend and say it had anything to do with her devil. Let me just say that I'm not in the spirit of talking. I let me do judge, okay? Obviously, this sister was very upset, and something hit her feeling some type of way, and she was in the car with her friends, and something definitely jumped off with these ladies inside the car, okay? They could have been trying to calm her down, but something definitely jumped off. It has here caregiver, parent, grandparents, babysitter, foster parents, adoptive parents. Now, I don't know why this card came out. Speaking of a caregiver, but that's a parent. It's not like she was expecting or anything that I know of. Okay, but anyway, something about caregivers popping up. Okay, it has here woman having fun, partying, or going out. The need to have fun. And yes, she was partying, going out because it was her birthday. Someone stolen from them something of value. Okay, so something was stolen from Aryshanae that was of value to her. All right, whatever that means. Okay, could have been her man, it could have been her money. You know, we did see something about a stolen pen, whatever that means. Okay, but anyway, I'm just sharing the message. Standing their ground.